So what? He's like the Black Epstein.
So Puff Daddy's like telling the captain, like, get me a gin and tonic.
He's telling the captain to do that.
Or some like, you know, they got like the captain, the first mate, the ahoy, the scrubber boy or whatever. They got all that shit. The captain mainsail, captain main wearing.
Yeah. Basically, not the drinks lady or the drinks dude.
To get him a drink.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
I don't think this is the worst thing Puff Daddy's done.
And welcome to yet another episode of the Three Speech Podcast. It's the OG crew. I'm the mad lad of Jihad. To my left, it's the Bajan sensation.
Bird gang.
Controlled opposition himself, formerly Mr. Hate Speech.
Zip zap, get boosted. I've had all the boosters.
And in front of the camera today, it's our producer extraordinaire, the Narilla Gorilla. It's Mooch, baby.
How you, man?
We're good. We're back. It's been a long time. It's good to be back. We're drinking our gash bombs today with Stampede. We got this. Tom, our listener Tom from Canada, gave it to us.
Big up a man like Tom.
Yeah, Nico didn't know that Tom appeared on the. He appeared on the pod. He came over, and
we don't watch every episode after you missed them.
Man, it's been a while since we've all been together in the room.
Yeah,
we're finally Mooch. You've opened your new club.
Ish.
You've got a pizza
I've got the
van
bar.
now.
I'm a pizza man. I've become a pizza boy.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy your pizzas?
Yeah, I did actually. Hot honey on pizza.
Yeah,
that was
revelation.
Good.
Listen, Mooch's news clubs are great. Also, on July the 4th, you're having just before we go anywhere, July 4th, Big Belly Comedy Club. We're all going to be there. We're going to have an election results night. So come down to that. I think
I caught it out of the corner of my eye. We went, we're all going to be there. And Nico went, huh? And you can watch that back because it's like, Nico, this is the first he's heard about this.
We're all going to be there. Maybe Nico will come afterwards as well. Nico doesn't know.
Darius, you said you're not voting. You refuse to vote.
I never vote.
Why do you refuse to vote?
What's the point? Who is vote? Are you going to vote? Nico's not going to vote. Nico, you voting, Mooch?
Yeah, probably.
But man, if you vote, then you can see when they have the list of all the candidates, you know that person, that one on the end, that was you.
Is that no? Yeah.
What do you mean?
That was you.
Yeah, that vote on the end. They would if they got like 134 votes, they would have got 133 if it wasn't for you.
So when Count Binface gets 475, I'm number 5.
Oh no, he's controlled opposition. Don't vote for Count Binface. He's basically the face. He's probably funded by the
Bin.
You know what I mean, George Soros or something. He's controlled opposition.
Who are you voting for, Leo?
I probably vote for Reform.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, Nico's.
Why are you doing whiskey and beer?
You just told me that was normal.
I didn't say it was normal. I said people do it.
Well, that implied that it was normal to me.
No, it's like people do it, but people also like Joseph Fritzl kept his daughters underground and stuff. That's not.
Yeah, and
like,
they
he does
all.
it.
And the reason he did that is because they put whiskey in his beer.
Does anyone want whiskey in their beer?
No, I want a gash bomb though.
Yeah, let's have a gash bomb. Well, that's why I was doing it. Who wants a gash bomb?
Yeah, I don't want
that would have been a better one.
You don't have to put it into that.
I'm not having a gash bomb either.
Come
Fuck
on.
off.
Last time I had a gash bomb, my mouth was bleeding.
Yeah, but it's
Well, like,
come on.
I'm sure that herpes outbreak is over now.
It's a celebratory gash bomb because we haven't had one for ages.
Listen, you can either drink the gash bomb
I was coughing up blood.
or you can wear the gash bomb. Those are your two options.
I was coughing up blood the last time I had a gash bomb.
Jesus.
Really? I'm not voting anyway. I refuse to vote. I don't think it's gonna make any difference.
I think well, it won't make any difference. But like, I think next
What
time
if
round,
everyone thought like that?
Then the results would be the same.
I agree with Darius. The whole system is a sham. The whole system is
But what
nonsense.
about Reform? What about getting in somebody who's genuinely different?
The whole
They won't do
system
shit.
is
That's like voting for the Green Party. It's not going to do shit.
Not voting for the Green Party is voting for communism. Voting for Reform is the opposite of voting for communism.
What, fascism?
No, it's not. It's not fascism. Fascism is communism. No, Reform is basically giving people more freedom to live the lives they want to live.
Is this the one that we were campaigning for you when you were in Scotland?
No, that was Reclaim.
What happened to Reclaim?
I'm voting for Reset, the Great Reset Party.
Yeah.
What happened to Reclaim? Have they done that?
Reclaim is Lawrence.
Yeah, they had. Do you want the bigger one? They had some They had Andrew Bridgen.
Excuse me.
Who's that?
He was a Tory MP who defected to Reclaim.
Come on, guys.
I'm not having that,
I'm
mate.
alright,
Last
alright.
time I was coughing.
At least have the gas pump.
I'm not having a gash bomb.
These are in date.
This is fine.
These are in date.
That's the problem. That's the actual problem.
We want a vintage gas
I want the
I don't want
expired one. Really angry.
All the E numbers are out of date.
Yeah.
These are ones that Mooch has actually recently purchased, not our ones that we brought from Thailand 2013.
I want the ones with inactive ingredients.
Yeah.
I don't want
Well, I've
active.
coughed in this one, so you can.
Right, I'm doing the gash bomb then. Mooch is
Me,
dying.
I'm dying before them. I
Alright.
need this.
Gash bomb.
Cheers. Go on, guys.
Gash
To
No, I'm good, man. Cheers.
we'll have you shot at least.
Have a little bit of whiskey. Cheers. Darius, you were saying you're taking other supplements.
It's the shot that's worse than the gash bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing
Basically-
with gash bomb. You don't taste the shot.
Oh yeah. Good. Well, that's what I'm saying. Why they're not taking? Why they're just doing the shots dry? I'm currently taking. I'm about to start properly from next week on Cardarine.
You're going grey, man.
Fuck off. That's kids. I am going green, man. It's a terrible.
I think it's age as well.
It
I
is.
think it's because you can't afford new hair dye to do your roots.
This
that's what
is
it
different
is.
colour to that.
Yeah.
Actually. Look at that.
I'm getting my hair
You're
done
like a
next week.
cheap whore. You can't do her roots.
I might leave it to go grey. If I cut my hair short, I'll
I think
go
you
grey.
look good grey.
Nah, people always say shit like that. Honestly,
Yeah,
grey
lies.
and stuff. Yeah, it's lies.
It's like women. We
I'm
don't like
ginger,
men with,
so it's fine.
like
That's
women.
probably
We
true.
don't like men with six packs. Yes, you do, you lying bitches.
Yeah. And you also like drama, and you like dropping your
I know,
iPhone.
but I think there's a
And
difference.
You know what else women like? They like not being able to find anything in a massive bag. It's like, have a system. Like everything in its own compartment. I know where everything is.
Broken iPhones, they like that.
Oh, they love a smashed iPhone screen.
Loved it.
They love dropping their iPhone on a night out,
Love it.
like every 2 weeks.
Prosecco.
I think I'm a girl.
They love Prosecco.
Because this is basically me.
They love
My
Prosecco.
bag is full of shit. I smash my iPhone all the time.
You know what else women like?
And I like men with six packs.
You know what else women like? They'll tell you about an enemy at work, and they'll be like, "Oh, this girl, I hate her." Blah blah blah. For years, you'll
Then
hear
they
this.
meet up, yeah.
And then when you see them, you're like, what is that about?
Like you two-faced bitch.
What? You're saying they're like all comedians?
But that's so true.
Yeah.
Not us. Anyway, I'm taking Cardarine. This is a selected androgen receptive modifier. It's basically a steroid, but slightly safer steroid. But
How's it safer?
So basically, steroids affect
Yeah.
your whole body. Then they've got SARMs.
This
which-
just affects your balls.
Well, no, SARMs are new, like they're new designer steroids. So Ryan Garcia, the boxer,
Yeah.
he just got banned for Ostarine, which is a steroid, which is a SARM, which is like increases your testosterone, but it only specifically targets certain muscles. So whereas when you take steroids, they just generically act
body.
on your whole body. So that means that your estrogen will go up as well. They selectively target your specific muscles,
But-
so they're slightly safer.
But does will it
When you
stop your
say
body?
specific muscles, you mean you could select I just want biceps?
I mean, obviously, take everything I say with a pinch of salt because I've done the minimal amount of research before I put
So
random
what was it?
stuff in my
Take
body.
Costaline with a pinch of salt.
But when you say selective,
So what it means is
Muscles.
it's just got it has less side effects. So like testosterone, if you take that Deca, which is like a generic steroid, it affects everything. Like it doesn't have it doesn't
Just flood your
discriminate,
body
just
with
floods your
more.
body. Whereas this will only really go to like your muscles per se.
And some muscles are more sort of like your
Androgen
shoulders
receptor.
apparently are more. They've got androgenic receptors or some, so they respond. That's why steroids guys get huge shoulders.
Leo's 100% correct there. If you
When
ever
did
watch
this become
Trap-
a biology lesson? And can we talk about
what
who we
people-
hate? And
This is what people want.
can we moan about something else?
But also, these new ones,
Yeah.
because the thing about steroids is you take them and then your body stops making the testosterone itself.
Yeah.
So, like, if you go on the medical test, I know somebody who's diagnosed with low testosterone, went on NHS testosterone, but now he's got to do that for the rest of his life. So if there's a nuclear apocalypse and all the pharmacies get wiped out or whatever, like that's him
Constantine is fucked.
fucked. It's not
I'm
Constantine.
joking. I just was.
It is well, not to go into trans people, but that's the same thing with them because they've got to take that Angelus or whatever the fucking word.
who
And
is it that taking this steroid?
I'm not saying on the podcast.
do we know him?
Yeah.
Is it Ethan?
No. It's somebody who's old. And it's somebody who, not old, but like older.
And
and
is that? Shout out to Andy.
I saw him last week.
Yeah, no. With SARMs, you still need to do a PCT, which is post-course therapy. So you still need to take this stuff to start your own balls back up.
So it does. Your body does
Does stop you make
What about the one that you're taking? Does it?
No,
stop
so the
your
one
body?
I'm taking is more for cutting. I've only just started. It's not a
Is
proper.
your voice going to go up?
Nah, it's not a proper.
All you gotta do is drink goat's milk.
Is that true?
Yeah, goat's milk.
Is that
and
true?
You're into a beast.
I mean, I've
true,
not
man.
I
heard
heard
that.
the egg yolks, raw egg.
Basically, you need
I
to
heard
eat healthy
virgin
and lift
blood.
heavy, but you're never going to beat like steroids. Obviously, do work. They're great. Anyways, I'm taking Cardarine, so we'll see the results in a month's time.
Yeah.
But
Can
it's
we
more
do
for
the ear
cutting.
thing again soon?
Oh, Leo's
Man,
That would-
you know what? I didn't even know I was blocked, and I went and I was like, it was the other year this time. I was blocked, and I went and I dug out. Did I send you a picture?
Did you use the camera again?
Yeah, I used the camera, and I dug out this fucking, and it
How
came
did
out
you dig it
straight.
out?
It's like a fucking doormat came out.
Did you never see Leo's fucking
How do
ear
you dig
one?
out?
It's the Darius gave me this camera thing with a spoon on the end of it.
It's a
stick it
scrape.
in
You know
your
those
ear.
like
You never saw
ear,
that episode?
ear wax extraction videos?
You know, you were in
I
the.
wasn't there.
It was the most disgusting thing.
It was great, to be honest.
Yeah,
We
very
should have done it.
satisfying.
We should have done that again. Another
Yeah,
How
Leo.
do you scoop it out though? Show me the instrument.
Oh man, so it's like a little USB. It's like a thin thing. It's got a light and a camera on the end of it, and then it's got like a little spoon. But apparently somebody said the spoon broke off when they were doing it, and their spoon, and they had to go to hospital to get get them to remove the spoon.
Can't they just use a magnet?
It's not. It's a plastic spoon. It's not.
Let me tell you that is the
fair, right?
finest Chinese camera spoon that I've There's no chance it will break off in you and leave microplastic in your head.
I've got microplastics in my balls. You've all got microplastics in your balls.
Wait, Nico's vaping. Why are you
Why are you
vaping?
vaping? We're not.
Nico's an addict.
We're not teenagers on a bus.
Yeah,
Why are
Nico,
you
what's
vaping?
happened?
It's got.
It's cracked. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What,
What's in it?
flavour vape?
It's got crack in
Is it weed? I've got weed vape I could have brought us.
This
Is it weed?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
And I've got. And
Oh,
I've
what do you
got
mean, kinda?
Also,
CBD.
It's weed.
Just press the
is
button.
it actual weed or not?
You know that
I got it
CBD.
from a Canadian.
I've got
You know
actual
that
weed.
CBD
vape.
sponsors gone bust the
did you
websites
ever-
down and everything.
Did you ever speak to him, the high point care guy?
Nah, I could just tell he must have been going through some personal drama or something.
He owes us money.
Yeah, but
I don't think we're getting that.
sorry.
What? What? High point is a fraud? High point is a fraud?
Well, he's
What?
gone.
He just
He was for real. He was for real. It was great stuff. Like the actual products were great products, but like I think
It's
he
never got to you.
yeah. I think-
Someone left a review on this saying like, "Hi, put the free speech podcast a scam. I ordered this and they never sent it to us." And I was like, "Listen, we're not the High Point Care. That's them. Leave it on TripAdvisor.
so
on
we became
Trustpilot."
we became unpaid customer service representatives for High Point Care instead of getting money.
Yeah, what happened? Did you never? I tried to get in contact with him. He never got back.
Yeah, I figured he wasn't gonna. I didn't want to like hassle him for his. I think he's going through
So what
some
happened?
stuff. So basically, and he said to me like, "Can I sponsor your YouTube channel? Because I get like, unlike this podcast, I get a lot of views." And he came all the way to Richmond, and then I was like, "Yeah, sure," and I'll do it. And on my next video, which did well. It was quite a beefy video. And then people were same thing messaging me being like, "I've ordered and it hasn't turned up and stuff." I should go and take that bit out of the video because like I don't want people.
So you don't even know. how
Well, that's
much-
all right. The website's down. There's no chance they can order
Yeah,
anything,
that's a good point,
but
yeah.
probably should take it down anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is, don't use 3SP for 10% off High Point. .care.
Use Leo's one.
Yeah, you won't get the money.
Yeah.
Also, good news. Joe, listener, is bringing me DMT vape. I don't know if we can say that on Sunday.
Give the address as well.
So we're finally going to do the DMT episode. And if you'd have said I got 2 weed vapes as well, I would have brought them.
Darius,
Bring one for me, man.
All right.
Darius,
This soon done, yeah.
A DMT one.
Joe
Not
is a
the-
Fed.
He's not. He gave me a fucking thing of DMT before.
Yeah, that's how the Feds do it.
That's how they
they
sweeten
get
you to
Yeah.
build
Yeah.
their credibility.
You think the guy who infiltrated like that?
You think they bring you down? You think
Why
they
do you
bring
think
you
his
down on
email
their
is
first
Sergeant
bus?
Joe?
Why is he fucking entrapment? He's entrapping me to do the drugs. So anyway, maybe he's gonna bring DMT, but I've also got I've got 2 weed vapes.
Bring one for me.
But I did LSD and shrooms the other day. They didn't work. I did two.
2 shrooms.
I did a half a bar of chocolate, but I think I took Alvance, and then I.
Advanced, yeah, kills on.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
does it?
No, I don't know if LSDs and mushrooms are different. But did you have an empty stomach?
Nah, I'd eaten dinner, then I instantly.
It's much harder for it to happen if you're not on an empty stomach.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah.
Do you take Advance every day?
I stopped taking it for a while. Then I was so tired because of Navarre and stuff.
I just get tired now if I don't take it. I'm just like I just fall asleep
Why don't you just have a big snooze, have a big nap?
because I have 2 fucking annoying children who just
I've got a child.
yeah.
I just sleep.
Yeah, my wife is not keen. Like, so when I'm at work, well, you're at home a lot, so
Yeah.
you can sleep.
Yeah.
I'm either here or at home and
yeah.
can't sleep
Yeah.
because I've got to look after the kids.
Advance just keep. If I don't take it, I can't wake up now. But I've tried to not take it all the time, or only take half of what I was taking.
I'm taking double.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you on?
Well, I'm on 50, but I just
So
take
you're on 50.
Well,
you take 100.
100.
in the morning every morning.
You take 100.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is that a
Wow. Be
lot?
careful of your heart.
Yeah.
man.
How much
And you've had the
taking?
vax.
Take 40.
Right. How much are you taking?
I take 40.
Well, I've got a 50 milligram,
you
but I
on it
take
now?
half
Half
of
of
it.
it,
40,
right, yeah.
But I don't always take it.
I had one and it was like, honestly, it was like, I was like, man, like if you're taking that every day, like good luck to you. Because I was like, this is like, I need a holiday after taking this.
Yeah, but you don't like speedy things.
No,
love 'em.
not at all.
I need that. I actually think
There's a
Speaking of that,
when I take mine, there's like an hour and a half window that you feel just amazing. That you just feel like I'm
yeah.
God.
And
If
can
you take 4,
and
it's
can you
the
be productive?
3-hour window.
Can you be productive? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right,
can be
yeah.
productive.
But
there's just this buzzing, sweet feeling that you
Right.
get like an hour and a half
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it lasts, and you just feel amazing.
But you got to make sure you don't concentrate on like on a menial task. Because say you say, I'm going to take it and I'm going to do a video, right?
Yeah.
But you take it and wait a minute,
I need
the
to
washing
tidy.
machine's not done, or the washing up's not done. Then you'll focus all your energy on like cleaning the washing up meticulously, everything, and waste all the energy that you got from it.
Yeah.
You got to be very careful. But anyway, it didn't work. I think it ruined the LSD and the shrooms when I took it. But I'm going to try.
My body's a temple.
My body was a temple. Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Nico, is that THC or CBD, Nico?
You're real.
I've got two CBD. Leo's arms look quite good.
You got what?
I
Leo's
need to
arms
get my
look quite-
shoulders. Do my
Need
shoulders.
to do
You got 2 what? CBD?
got 2 THC ones,
Oh, yeah.
actual ones.
Okay.
And I've also got some High Point Care CBD ones. And I've actually got some High Point
Why don't you send them to the people who didn't get their...
Yeah, how was that
If any of
idea?
you listening to this didn't get any High Point Care stuff,
Maybe they're just sending it all
I've
to
got
Darius.
them and I'm
He's
not
like,
using
can
them.
you...
I've got quite a lot actually, so I'm happy to give them to you.
And
in
you'll get
exchange-
them in the year 2046.
No, every now and then I do send that.
2046.
Just DM. Sometimes I do send them out. Listen, I can't remember the last time we were all together, but so much has happened since we were all together.
Yeah.
Trump got convicted. Free
Yeah,
Trump,
man.
baby, free Trump. What did you guys think
And
of
you
that?
know, a lot of Trumps, like Steve Bannon, Peter Navarro, a lot of people who are associates or henchmen or advisors to Trump are also in prison at the moment. So I think, man, the Democrats have sort of made it. Like, so Republicans.
And he was the one saying, lock her up.
Yeah.
never
But then
did
he
it.
didn't. He didn't because he's a nice guy.
that was his fault. So now he's like, what, it's come
this
to...
is the thing. Now the Democrats have done this. Now when Trump gets in, because I think he, like, apparently, so the Economist did a sort of like all this analysis and stuff, and they should know they're the smartest people apparently. And they said Trump's got a 2-to-1 chance of getting in, and so like the chance is like 1 to 3 that Joe Biden will get in.
If Biden, I can't believe Biden will get in. He's just been so shit.
What?
He's just been freezing
He's
up.
been sleeping the whole time. He's like,
He's just been like, I think even like watching now and talking to normal Americans now, even they're like,
Yeah.
we're like, bring back Trump, even though he was racist. At least we didn't pay $20 for petrol and stuff.
Yeah.
He's just
And Joe Biden, I mean, like, they should have replaced him so somebody else ran. But the thing is, all the people around Joe Biden are like, oh, we want our sweet jobs with lots of power and like making loads of money off the stock market that, you know.
well, according to an article in the Daily Mail, they said that if Biden doesn't win the first debate, Obama Clinton and Kamala Harris arranged a plan to
Does
dethrone
it involve
Biden.
a grassy knoll?
I don't know. Apparently so.
And who would replace him?
Well, I don't know.
Apparently they approached The Rock. Apparently both parties have separately approached The Rock.
To be fair, The Rock's pretty good. I'd vote for The
Yeah,
Rock.
I'd vote for The Rock.
He supported Trump or somebody Republican. 'Cause
Yeah,
I see a lot of
Oprah.
people.
Well, you know, The Rock.
yeah.
He supported Biden in the first.
Right, and then he said something.
Well,
in
so this
support of
time
Trump or
they
something.
asked him, will you support Biden again? He went, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And he said it like on camera. So like a lot of people are like, even like, I just think
In all his comments, you see people going, "Oh, he switched sides," or "Oh, I used to like you," and this and that. Yeah.
people are like, but I think just we were talking about this before the pod. I think there's like a sea change now where people are like, everything that kind of we were saying like 2 years ago, and everyone's like, oh, this is racist or this is, but like people are like, oh, actually, it's not, and they're like, they can see now like the actions speak louder than the words.
Yeah.
And they can see like the actions that's been happening in America is just the country's just gone to shit.
Yeah. And
I
also
think-
Javier Milei has sort of shown how a successful country, because he's delivered every month at his leadership so far, there's been a budget surplus for the first time in like fucking decades.
Do you know
And-
who Javier Milei is?
Yeah, the Argentinian guy.
Yeah.
So he's shown that like if you just drastically cut back the
Plays
state,
for AC Milan. Or on the left.
Did you watch that? What's the other Bitcoin country?
Bitcoin country.
Yeah.
No, what's that?
Tucker Carlson interviewed the president of
Uruguay.
El Salvador.
Oh, yeah, Bukele.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bukaki, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What was he saying?
It was just an interview about what was going on with El Salvador.
And then made love afterwards.
It was a bit of a dick sucking fest, but it was quite interesting because he's very likable for someone who is.
a dictator.
Is he? But he's turned that country around.
He
right?
has.
But this
He
is the
has,
thing, he's a really-
in a way that only a dictator could.
Yeah, he's a
by
really
locking
popular.
up.
He's way more popular than any other leader in Latin America, apart from maybe Milei.
Well, I was watching another, because I watched that for about 15 minutes and then I watched something else and then that was in my algorithm. And there was a bit where he was talking to some BBC reporter who asked him a question about,
How accurate do you think the algorithm is?
the YouTube one.
No, in general, on average, the algorithm in predicting
There's
what
different
you
algorithms though.
what you think they should show you and
Like what
and
you
what
like.
you think you would like. The
So,
recommendation.
because I watched that video and I'd watched it for 15 minutes. That's probably quite a long time compared to someone who
Yeah.
just watches it and goes, all right, whatever. So then it'll just show that into my feed more. And if I click that more, then it will show me more of that shit.
But those what you
No,
want to
but
see.
How accurate will it be?
Well, and it's not because I share the same YouTube channel as my children. So it's that and then Miss Rachel. So
That's like
it's
mine.
like El Salvador dictator, gangland crime, Chelsea Football Club, and Tiddly Tubbly Teletubbies. It's just fucking. It's because I fucked up the algorithm.
So then he's like, yo.
Well, no, it's just they just go like, do you want kid stuff or?
Mine's like that, except every now and then it's got Leo in it because I watch Leo's videos. so it's got like sing time with Thingy, Arsenal, then Leo or the fucking whatever it is.
Mine's got Mexican drag queens.
Have you seen those Down syndrome drag queens?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh man, that
Down's like
System of a Drown.
drag syndrome. It's System of a Down.
We're talking about System of a Drown
Yeah.
before in this.
Yeah, but this is drag syndrome. And who was? Oh my god, it was.
Oh, I tell you.
And there was a comedian who is a gay who was
Darius?
No, it's not. I'm straight now. I'm not gay anymore.
He said comedian.
It's not funny. I don't find that amusing.
Do your Croydon routine for us, please. Croydon! I live in Croydon!
I thought it was funny. Look, I went rogue.
Man, this is the set.
I went
Croydon, he lives in Croydon.
I went rogue and I did a thing about Croydon one time.
No, one time for 12 and a half minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Was
and
that Vauxhall?
No, it was in Top Secret.
I was closing the show as well.
The woman upstairs come down because she wasn't hearing no laughter.
I don't find this funny at all.
Neither did the audience.
She come downstairs. She's like, "What's happening? Are we on a break?"
Every now and then, listen, you got to take chances when you do comedy.
She elbows me and she goes, "Is this it?"
Who? What woman? Who was it?
I think it was clear.
Right, she's in the. That's it. She's in my bad.
It was hilarious.
The
I was like, yeah, it's been like this for a while.
Why didn't you tell me? You should have told me. You should have told me from the back of the stage I was going rogue. I can't be left to my own devices. What we're talking about before we insulted my
Drag
comedy.
syndrome.
Drop shader. Drop the shader line.
Oh, she's so fit. We're in Dubai. I'm gigging there next month actually, and what happened? She was
You literally asked what's your name?
Oh yeah, so what's your name? She said my name was Shader, and then what did I say?
And then he says, what, like shading him with crayons? And it was dead silence. It was dead silence for like 3 minutes.
Can I just say, listen,
And he paused like it's supposed to kill.
it's not funny.
Did you do like that high five to the crowd?
I don't find it
Like he
funny.
thought the room was gonna explode.
Can I just say, do you know, listen, you don't understand how difficult it is to do comedy and one, have no jokes. I've got no jokes, yeah? And two,
No chin.
no chin, grey hair, and yeah, I've managed to somehow do it.
That's why I tell you, the industry's a scam, man.
I mean, listen, sometimes I make mistakes on stage. Sometimes I make mistakes.
You know.
That was, I thought it was funny, what, the shader.
Oh, yeah.
That was
took
fun.
me out,
She-
man.
Do you know who you're going to be out in Dubai with this time?
Rory O'Hanlon.
Oh, nice.
I was meant to be with Justin, but they cancelled him for some reason, which was annoying.
Right,
Because
yeah.
I was like, that would have been good, so it's going to be, but Rory's all right, so it should be fun.
Yeah, Rory's
Well,
good
not
man.
fun.
'Cause that
But Rory, he talked to you, but Rory
Yeah.
ain't going out or.
Oh yeah, but he's more, but he's
fun
okay. He's
fun
nice.
To be with.
Yeah, I like
and dude,
Rory
Rory
Hanlon.
is good at comedy.
Yeah, he's
which is-
good.
Yeah, so he'll show you up.
But I mean, Rory ain't gonna go out drinking because he don't drink.
Does Rory
he
not
not drink?
drink?
He doesn't drink, no. He's sober. Yeah.
Fuck.
Did he? He used to drink.
He used to drink, yeah.
and then
He
something
got
That's
got
always the
Then-
case. Something
got-
happened.
there was that one night.
Yeah, and next to him.
Yeah, and that sort of heavy footed on the pedal.
in a situation that you're like, nah, dude, I got to start journaling. You start doing cold plunges.
Got
There's always an incident that makes you stop drinking.
He got a hair transplant, and then because he got it done in Glasgow instead of going to Turkey, and you know, it's like Instagram site advertised with footballers and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. But then they just did a shit job. It was sort of like buying CBD products that we advertised. And, so
Just this podcast to have a scam product.
The only thing we've advertised. Oh no, wait, what was the other thing? Your mate.
Oh shit.
what?
Your mate gave it.
Four.
It was some
Remember
like,
him,
some
four.
thought like
Oh yeah, Bitcoin or something. What
No,
was it?
he said, remember, so he goes, oh, advertise for us. I went,
We
all
did
right.
some read or
and,
something.
And he went, what are we advertising? He goes, no, I just want you to talk about me.
Oh, it's him. He's like a business.
Yeah, but he had no advertising, but
No,
what
he was. He's a business consultant or something. We're like, man, I think
this
I
is
don't
the
think this is your
wrong
market.
podcast.
Like CBD, you got a chance.
Yeah, unless Hussein has opened up a business, she's not gonna. I don't know. That's
But
mad.
yeah, so Rory had to go. He went back.
Coach. Fucking business coach.
On this
Did you listen? Like, I thought you're great, but thank you for the money. But as a business coach,
A dead end
you
podcast.
should have more business now than to sponsor this.
Well, hold on. That's not true because actually,
Sponsor this podcast, but for business coaches.
But
Yeah,
you're an entrepreneurial businessman. You're quite a businessman.
Yeah,
But in the line of comedy.
but I'm not buying that course. I didn't, but yeah, we'll do it again.
You know who else?
Yes. If you have a business or any,
That's why we're
coaching
launching our own
skills,
course, the 3SP course. It'll be out. It's on our Patreon.
Let's pivot into financial advice and business.
Talking about financial advice. Remember when you all mocked me for GME buying the GameStop?
Oh, yeah.
It's come back, baby. I'm rich again.
Are
Remember?
you going to sell it?
And listen,
Hodl.
never sell. You hold to
Oh
ever.
man, you know I made a mistake. You know I was going to buy a house and it fell through and stuff, but I sold some shares because I thought I want
the
to
money.
keep the cash safe and get the cash for the deposit and stuff. So I had shares in Rolls Royce. I sold a bunch of them, and they've gone up like 30 grand from where
No.
I sold them at.
Jesus,
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
that's nuts, man.
In how long?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the time span? It's gone up over 30, like a
So I
month.
sold
or
them in
something.
January. I sold them at like the end of January.
But what pushed Rolls Royce to go so high? you
Man,
know?
they've been going up for I bought them
I
in
think Boeing going down.
I bought them in 2020. So
Yeah, I remember you
after-
telling us to buy.
Yeah. So I got them at
Rolls-Royce.
average of 87 pence, and they're nearly £5 now.
Oh, wow.
So,
Give me 40 grand more, yeah. I'm serious.
87.
And it would kill off all the racism claims against you. Like, all of them. yeah. Like, this guy's actually a nice guy. Oh, man.
but yeah, I reckon now.
Everybody every day asks me, "Mom, why are you on a podcast with Leo?" Every day I gotta be defending this man.
Yeah, but those people came out as liars.
Yeah, but think what it's like for me down at the clan meet.
To be fair to Leo, he's in the most diverse fucking podcast he could be in. It's got an Iranian, a Bajan, and Lebanese.
Leo's like, think what it's like for me down at the GB News.
Well, GB News, everybody's like, GB News got the most racially diverse, or it did when it launched anyway. I don't know what it's like now, but the most racially diverse.
Yeah, at the
lineup.
launch, like all the wokes were watching it, so that's why it's rich. And now it's not cancelled. Like, oh, fuck this, I'm not watching it. It's just gamma.
Oh shit!
I'll tell you what I reckon's going to do well now, and I think this is where this podcast can pivot into financial advice. I reckon banks, financial companies, and house builders are all they're all poised to take off.
Why?
I reckon they're gonna ease the restrictions on banks because they need to like stimulate the economy. Like when Labour get in, they're also going to launch a whole bunch of new. They're going to ease the restrictions on house building because they want loads of houses being built. So I reckon all those house builders and stuff, they're going to take off, and like most of them are run
Who's the
pretty
house
smart.
builders?
So
Polish
Taylor
people?
Wimpey, no,
What did he say?
Polish.
Polish people.
Taylor
Not
Wimpey,
after Brexit.
Taylor Wimpey, Persimmon, Barclay. There's some other ones I can't
Is this a
remember.
British
financial
land.
tip?
This is a
Is this a
financial
hot
tip.
tip?
This, I mean, it's reasonably hot.
What's
it might,
this?
it
Oh,
might
people
tank.
who
But
build
not
like
financial
people in
advice.
real estate are going to make lots of money. What a hot take!
Why do people have to always make that disclaimer?
Because you can get like, so if you give unsound financial advice and people have paid for it, and maybe they can pay for it by watching your pod and there's some stupid advert,
Yeah.
then you could technically be liable for some of the decisions they've made.
Yeah.
You can't.
I think that's more in America hit.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
here.
no.
Do you know what I mean?
Every podcast, they always go, and remember, this is not
Financial advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it is.
It is in our podcast. Lose your money. This is how to do it.
But when I was doing the crypto pod, that was because that's one of their things. Like he has this, remember, before I explain this is not financial advice. If you are investing your life savings on the back of a YouTube video, that is on you.
Yeah,
this sort of thing. So,
Okay.
but yeah, they had to do that all the time. But it's mostly America, I think. I think here you can
So
give
someone
any
can
finance.
say, listen, this man told me to do it. And I took it as, professional
Gospel,
or
yeah.
whatever. And I did this and I got fucked. So it's him.
But,
Yeah.
but do you remember
Really?
when we
That's
went
crazy.
to Dubai? When we met that guy in Dubai after the show. We were in Dubai. This guy came to our show. And I'd watched this video. 10 years ago, he did a video. His name's Da Vinci. And he went, please, I'm begging you. Just buy $1 worth of Bitcoin. 10 years before it was big. And Bitcoin was like less than $1. And he bought like hundreds of thousands of them. This is like 10 years. It's what first video, buy $1. He came to our show. He's kind of old now.
Is he rich?
Man, he's so rich.
Why was it at your show?
Was that because he lived in Dubai? He had the fittest Russian girlfriend with him. Obviously, I wonder what she saw him.
The fit Russian girlfriend version of comedians.
But he loved it.
I want Jimmy Carr.
He loved the show. He loved it. And then he wanted to come on the podcast, and then none of us did it.
He did not want to come on the podcast.
On the podcast.
He's rich. What has he got to lose? Apart from,
his credibility.
If you want Da Vinci to come on the podcast, let him know.
just give us $1.
He's got it, but what was cool?
He did not want to come on the podcast.
He gave me his number to go on it.
Bro, who's gonna look at Three Speech or 200 subscribers and want to go on that?
At least 250 now.
He saw us on stage and we were actually good that night. And he came out and he drunk that. We were good. He saw my shader joke. He went, "That's what I want to be associated with."
Those gigs are nice.
But what was good though is like he said it like years before. He's like, just buy $1.
Question: do you prefer
10 inches?
or 4?
4 inches, I prefer.
Yeah. Right, you did the wrong answer. But so you're gay.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay anymore. I'm straight now. Do I prefer what?
Do you prefer? Do you prefer a lady
or
with?
I like ladies. I'm straight now.
Now.
Let's see how long you can keep going, Mooch. Let's go. Do you prefer a lady with natural skin
or fake skin?
T1000.
What the fuck? Natural skin or a burns victim?
You know what I mean? Like
or makeup.
Or skin that's got fillers, Botox.
Did you see that video? Did you see that video of the last? So they go into like this Botox clinic, whatever it's called, and they're interviewing.
Botox farm.
You almost said farm, a Botox farm. You almost said farm.
Yeah, that's where they grow it.
Botox farm.
I'm having you.
So they got all these women there, and they're like saying, "How old are you? And how much filler have you got? How much Botox?" And it's like 112, and it's like blah blah blah. And man, they all look the same age, and like some of them are 23, and some of them are like 50, and it's like they all look the same age. They all look the same.
Yeah,
it's mad.
I was actually thinking that now women all do look this. They've got their same certain look, but they all because they don't do a thing, and it makes them look older. There's a video, and I saw that video where they.
So
if you're young and you get it done, you look old.
Well, hold on. It's because a lot of people, they don't do it as. So there's a girl online that I follow for my beauty advice, NP Miranda.
Clearly, she's not working.
What? She's good.
My hair gray.
Look, yeah, but that's because I need to do my hair. I need to get it dyed. Look, but NP Miranda, look at this. Have I got... Look, she's... So I follow her for beauty advice, and she's got like... She's had work done, but it's
clearly... No, subtle. Her face isn't moving, bro.
That looks like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, hot.
This one.
I think she does it.
No, her face isn't moving.
How old is she?
Maybe
What's
she's
that
30
female
years old.
comedian in America?
So this is what I'm asking.
Did you have a point to showing us that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I thought she looked kind of subtle, but you all think she looks
subtle.
She
That's
looks
blatant.
old.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't look old,
but
like
clearly loads of work's done. You
really?
said a bit of work. She's had
I thought
the whole work.
I thought she looked quite subtle.
Right. So what would you prefer? A lady with natural skin,
Yeah.
no fillers, no Botox, no nothing,
But you can
or a lady who's had all the work done.
A lady who has had all the work
which
done.
one's hotter? Obviously, the one who's had the work done.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes the lips are too full, and you're like,
But that's what I'm saying. That
you look
she's
too
not had her
fake,
lips
too
too
look.
I mean,
big.
it is a look, and it is a look that you would like to spend maybe a night with, but every day looking at that, I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean?
You want a natural looking face that bends and can show expression, right?
Okay, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I like a
change
bendy face.
emotional states.
Not me.
Yeah.
I don't.
But
It depends what the emotional state is that they're
As a
in.
comedian, right? You would want a woman who has a natural face
the weird thing
to
is, I
see if
think,
your jokes are funny.
I think it's more
My wife
about
doesn't
But
find
makeup.
Darius would want a fucking lip filler Botox one.
But you know with the
massively
makeup,
lip filler and Botox, but a little bit is all right.
you know with makeup, like when women put makeup on, it usually looks worse than if they just didn't put makeup on
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
had their skin. Because the makeup looks
Caked on. It looks caked on, like
looks caked on, and then you
and
assume
that
they
a
got
steamroller came and just pressed it in
Yeah.
as well, like pavement or something.
But I think that's an English woman thing that they put a lot of makeup on.
no man, it doesn't look right. Remember when we were in Dubai?
Oh yeah, but they love makeup. as
Yeah,
well.
they got everything done. The lips, the Botox, the da 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 da.
Yeah.
And the one girl that we agreed was the prettiest was the one that had nothing done. Remember that girl that said she went to Top Secret one time?
No.
And we were, okay. but she was the fittest one. And you were like, oh, she's cute.
But the thing is,
And she was the
obvious-
only one that didn't have fake lips.
Yeah, but
or
obviously
anything.
someone who's really fit naturally is going to be really fit, whatever, because they don't need it.
Yeah.
But some, I think what it is, a lot of people just don't do it in moderation. You got to do a little bit, and
They go,
yeah,
they go
and
too far.
they do too much.
Right, so would you rather natural or, natural and looking slightly older but pretty with nothing done, or looking younger but with a lot of shit done?
what one's fitter? Can I see pictures?
Yeah, which one's fitter? Basically, that's what it comes down to.
Naturally, the natural one is fitter without anything.
But you said the other one looks better.
But the other one looks younger, slightly younger.
How young are we talking? I'm not Gary Glitter,
She looks, instead of, this one is 32.
right?
This one is also 32 but looks 29.
They're both too old.
32 and 20.
They're giving me these geriatric women, man. Yeah, I got grey hair, but 32, come on.
You old bitch.
Yeah, 20. Listen, I got an age limit. I won't go lower than 16. That's too low. But
If you are a financial or business coach, please.
We should fucking be advertising the pedo hunters. If you want to join Justice Force Growthorn.
we can sponsor your practice.
Has any comedians been got on that recently? Any new Nazi ones?
Dude, there's a funny thing with Tom Binns. You know, Tom Binns got done for. He got convicted for basically down. And this is
Is this
a
Tom
warning.
that brought this one? This whiskey?
No, it's a
Was that
comedian. Tom Binns, he did, Ivan Brackenbury and stuff. I was out in Australia with him, gigging with him, and he was funny.
Why you don't you bring back Pun Man?
But because I've got dignity now.
That was when you were in your prime.
Yeah, no, I thought
that's-
Pun Man was a great show.
Pun Man, if you brought that back, you know
You
what
just
you
wear
should
the
do?
outfit but do your normal set.
Yeah, but no, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
Bring back Pun Man.
Yeah,
Go around and tour and do like a mockumentary on it.
right.
Like every, this man in his mid whatever dresses up, puts
50s?
on mid 60s, dresses up. He got a hair transplant,
Yeah.
and he puts on Pun Man suit, the eyebrows,
Takes
and
on
everything,
the makeup.
and
Yeah.
show you going around to different little towns in England,
Yeah.
and film it. Like that is a
Why don't
tragedy.
you tour as a comedian?
Yeah,
What are you trying to
a
say? Why don't
tragedy
you-
and comedy at the same time.
Yeah.
like the wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
So it's like that mixed with Spinal
The
Tap.
tongue wrestler.
Right, yeah.
With Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
The Pun Man.
Yeah.
No, the best pun man was in Australia. We did a kids show together. Leo was doing pun man. I was just doing a kid. We did
You're
kids
doing your
shows.
normal set.
And we just, and then afterwards,
In Australia.
I walked off stage, and Leo's just on Tinder going through all the things,
Mums.
like chatting up all the mums in his costume. It's so funny. So Leo's dressed as pun man, right?
Right,
Pun
so
Man
shit
was
like that.
Pun
But
Man
shit was
turns
like
to
that.
Punt Man.
That'd be amazing.
Chatting
B.
up all the women. It was so funny.
So
Yeah.
he's chatting up women on Tinder dressed
Yeah,
as
but
Pun Man.
also chatting up
kids
the mums in
do,
the
like,
room.
it's
While
just
the
like,
mums
yeah.
there,
Yeah.
I'd come out and go,
Shut up, kid. I'm your daddy tonight.
Well, I would come up and like, who's your favorite superhero? They're like, Batman. I went, yeah, you know who your mum's is? Aquaman. And then all the mums would laugh because of Jason Momoa. And then Leo would come out and then he'd be like flirting and it'd be like, it was funny just to see him. Like,
What would he say?
He'd just be flirting with. He'd be dressed as the pun man.
He's in a onesie with a tail. Does that have a tail?
Like saying what?
We're just flirting like.
Hey,
like
baby.
Just a man dressed like that. But
Ever
the
been
women
sexually
liked him. The women
disappointed by a
liked him
man in a
'cause
cape?
Yeah. The women.
Tell me some shit you would say.
What, when I'm flirting?
Flirting with the women.
Oh man, what was it?
Pun man would like to make you come, man.
The promoter said I wasn't allowed to flirt with the mums anymore. I don't know if somebody complained or something. But I was like,
But you
Dad's
gotta
all the
remember, but you gotta remember what he's wearing at the time. Like, he's chatting up the women and he's getting them as well. He was
I'd be like getting kids to give me their mum's numbers and stuff.
what's your mummy's telephone number?
So is your dad still around? You just see him at the weekends?
You see Leo as pun man, and then him going to the clan meetings, and then just the whole document.
Oh yeah, show Leo, Mooch is gonna show you what he was dressed as at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Can I show this on here?
See if you can get this on the camera.
Oh shit!
Speaking to the camera though with Mooch at the time, so it cuts to it.
Fuck.
Okay, that's Mooch. We'll see. Well, that should
Are we gonna actually leave that bit of Mooch walk into the in the podcast?
We're gonna clip that up.
This is getting edited by AI, and it's just gonna cut.
Oh yeah, I was going to say the Tom Binns thing. So he did this. You know, he was a comedian. He was a great comedian. Did like all these characters, Ivan Brackenbury, the hospital radio DJ and stuff. But then he got done for he downloaded child porn onto his laptop.
Accident.
But then you know what his defense was.
Yeah,
He said, this is why you need to watch it. All you need to watch it.
I know exactly what he's saying.
He said he'd taken too much ADHD medication and downloaded like fucking loads of porn, and some child porn had just got
Man, but we discussed who downloads porn.
I know exactly. You just like, you know what I mean? Like, just go porn up like for 5 minutes, and that's you like.
That's done.
But
David McSavage, shout out to David McSavage.
Rob Malone. I don't know if you want a shout out right at that moment.
Shout out to David McSavage after we talk about the nonsense.
If you are a financial or business coach, you could have your ad right after the pedophile bit.
But Rob Mulholland, so he sent off, he put his Twitter profile picture as Tom Binns for a while. Listen, Mooch.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just showing you.
Oh, yeah, so this is it. So he put his profile picture as Tom Binns for a while. So he was doing some festival, and they just grabbed that picture of Tom Binns and said, I'd put it next to Rob Mulholland. And then made it. But then Rob said, he said, I was on a lot of ADHD medication. I downloaded a lot of pictures of Tom Binns.
That's great. That's great.
So funny.
No,
what happened
He's
to
also
Tom Binns?
used the photo as his Edinburgh.
Is he in prison, Tom Binns?
No, he got off because of the ADHD thing.
No, I don't think he. I don't think he.
100 mils. That's what I'm taking.
I don't think he got off, but it was like I don't think he got much of it.
So he's not gigging anymore.
So what's happening?
I think he might still be gigging.
Who's
Man,
booking?
fuck off. You know when I like came out as a Tory.
Yeah.
I got more
Disgusting.
shit. I got more shit from
Disgusting.
comedians and promoters than fucking Tom Binns.
Yeah, you're worse
You know what
than
I
a
mean?
nonce.
That tells you what the comedy scene is like. It's
Yeah.
full of nonce. It's a pro nonce.
Yeah, that's right, but not pro-Tory. It's worse than
anti-sensible.
Tory. Nonces are worse than Tories.
In a lot of cases, they're the same thing.
Tories are going to lose. I'm not voting.
So this man went to prison?
I don't think he went to
happened.
No,
prison.
Rob's fine.
No, not Rob, the Tom Binns guy.
Let's see.
None of them go to prison. That's the thing. None of people who go to prison are people like, what's that? You didn't pay your TV license to prison. What's that? You groomed and raped a child. That's fine. No problem. Just say sorry.
Yeah, he spared jail.
Yeah.
So what's he getting?
35,000 indecent images of children. Jesus
I mean, that's
Christ.
a lot of...
But like,
That's
as I
mad.
say,
That's not an accident.
when you get your
was
written
focused,
fix
man.
and you're focused on one.
What mess was he on?
You can't...
I need him start a meds 35,000. You know how long it takes to download something? My man took not 35,000. Fucking hell. He ain't made sleep at all, mate.
Why is he downloading it, though? I don't
He was
understand.
locked in.
He was hyper-focused.
Yeah. He's like
that thing,
limitless, man.
That's that thing, you're saying if you get distracted and you
Yeah.
start focusing on washing up or whatever, he's probably trying to write some comedy. He's
He
like,
just made me glass that water. He just, you know, she might have been 16 or some shit. He just glanced at one. Fucking hell.
He got hyper
And
focused
it
on it.
spiral, man. He locked. Yeah, he
It was
went in the
all.
rabbit
It was
hole.
all in. It was basically during lockdown as well. So he took a load of fucking ADHD meds and then.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. What if that was an actual side effect, though, for real?
Could be.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I use the Tom Binns defense.
Oh man, so like somebody else. I don't know if I should
Cause
name
hang on,
him.
let me say this one. You know, like when that man had shot someone, and his defense was he listened to too much Tupac.
No.
Remember that case? Like back in the day, when there was this big debate about gangster rap.
Yeah.
And somebody's defense for shooting another man was that he listened to a lot of Tupac or some shit, and it caused him. So Tupac should have said, "This is not street advice," and then start rapping. But yeah, that was the man's defense, that he listened to gangster rap, and then all the Republicans were like, "You see, gangster rap is causing all this violence and whatever."
Yeah.
Oh, the whole Diddy thing's wild now.
That is insane.
See the
Bro.
video of him like
Big up Cassie.
Yeah, yeah.
That is insane,
But
bro.
what's the Diddy stuff?
So P-Diddy is not a nice guy.
Yeah.
What's shock horror?
Well, if I
Yeah.
met this lassie who crewed yachts, and she said she'd crewed yachts, I said, like, who are the nice people and who are the shitty people? And she said Denzel Washington was like perfect gentleman, really polite and all the rest of it, treated all the staff really well. And Puff Daddy, because that's what it was called then, was an absolute wanker and was
Oh,
like
really?
ordering, like, you know, like the sort of, because on a yacht you got people like the captain and shit like that, and he was ordering like somebody.
He's
who's
like, "I'm the captain now."
He's
Take
like-
that, take that.
Yeah, he's like telling the captain, "Go and get me a gin and tonic and stuff." And he's like, captain's like, "I drive the fucking boat." You know what I mean?
Not when you're getting me a gin and tonic, you don't.
So what? He's like the Black Epstein.
So Puff Daddy's like telling the captain, like, "Get me a gin and tonic."
He's telling the captain to do that.
Or some like you know they got like the captain, the first mate, the ahoy, the scrubber boy or whatever. They got all that shit. The captain mainsail, captain main wearing.
Yeah. Basically, not the drinks lady
Yeah.
or the drinks dude.
To get him a drink.
Yeah.
Intentionally.
I don't think this is the worst thing Puff Daddy's done. I'm not sure we should be focused.
What is
if this is the.
But what has he actually done?
He asked the maitre d' to get him a different fish food.
A gin and tonic. And I'm like,
Why? Beat Cassie up and like rape this man. But if you ask
What was all
Did he
the
actually
man
rape
stuff?
the
men?
manners on this man was terrible.
But what was the man stuff? So like, because I saw somebody.
he put his feet on the train seats.
Did he actually rape men? What did he do? What is this true? now?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So what happened then? What's the actual
So
Puff story?
he has this, so first of all, pretty ruthless businessman. So like, you know, he'd have people killed.
Really?
Alleged. Yes.
That's got to be the worst thing.
Yeah, that's worse than
Worse
fucking
than the
people.
vodka
But
Was it a rum and coke or a gin and tonic?
So he had people
A
killed for
single or
real.
double?
yeah,
He's connected to at least
The
7
street.
murders.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah. So, and also a lot of shady dealings with business contracts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cassie, he stole off some other producer.
Who's
Who he
Cassie?
signed to his
Cassie
label.
is a singer who he dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who there was he was managing the guy who did her first album, fucked him over on one, stealing Cassie, and then the artist and all of that. Biggie, you know, there's allegations around there.
Yeah, so they're saying he was responsible for killing both Biggie and Tupac. Or he was
I
involved
thought they were mates.
for a while they were mates when they first started out. So, and then, yeah, so they,
Didn't he do that song, Every Step You Take?
yeah. But also, when he got shot, when Biggie died, Rolling Stone wanted to do a article, big write-up on him, on Biggie Smalls, like a Biggie Smalls tribute
Edition.
that's the word, yeah. And Puff Daddy was like, nah, he's dead now. I got my album coming out next month. So they put him on the Rolling Stone
Yeah.
the next month when it should have been Biggie's about
Right.
Biggie's.
Again, not the worst thing. I feel like in the list of things that we're going through,
But
and
they
also
said
what was even worse than the
but
rape and the
this
murder
is to
was he took the limelight a little bit from.
But they've been
but
saying
this
he's
is
a
to
black Epstein.
Yeah, to show you the sort of
To show
level of
that
narcissism and
the
crazy.
level
yeah.
of being a psycho.
Yeah.
But no, also,
Obviously, Cassie being beaten and kicked is the worst, and the raping men as
I
well.
think the
Killing.
murder is the worst. I think that's worse than beating someone up, even if they were
Like,
a
you
woman.
see them as
Do you know
soldiers.
what I mean?
You see them as soldiers, so they took, it's like being in the mafia.
What?
I don't
no,
know. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying
I don't
that
know. No,
assault
no,
and
as a-
murder is different.
Yeah.
As a gangster,
Yeah.
beating a woman is worse.
Then killing another gangster.
That's killing
I'm
another
talking as a
rival.
human being. like if
No,
so-
but
if,
in the
if-
streets, if you are like a rap mogul,
yeah.
killing a man is seen as tough.
But I think also killing a man is worse than rape, isn't it? Legally, but it's seen much worse in the public side. If someone murdered my mum or raped my mum, I would be better about them raping her because my mum's still alive, despite the fact that it's horrible and she's gone through shit. And also, they've raped a 75-year-old woman. Not great, but do you know what I mean? It'd be worse.
This
Depending
is
on
getting
how-
demonetized once again.
If you are a financial or business coach,
No, but like,
you can
would you
have-
rather a loved one be murdered
depending
or rape?
on how old they were.
Yeah. 'cause
Well,
it can
why?
fire.
Because if you are 90, then you don't have to live with that rape as long, I guess.
Probably grateful at that age as well for someone showing any interest in
But
you.
Yeah,
think
you
it's better
probably
to
think you're hot.
But you think it's better to be murdered at 90 or
I
raped?
do not condone that joke I just made.
I'm confused what's happening now.
But you get what I'm saying, though. If you're
Yeah, no, it's a horrible
Yeah.
thing that you have to live with, and that's almost
I
even
don't-
worse than the sweet
and
release of death.
also, in the gangster community, that's the beautiful thing about rap. Even though its morals are skewed, it points towards
Homophobia
justice.
at every.
no, it does point. So like they're calling out Drake for being a pedo. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're calling him out.
Also ordering the wrong things from his yacht captain as well. But
Yeah. So you're calling out Drake for being a, but then there's the like no snitching rule and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
so they're snitching on them though. Oh no, they're calling out for it. So cancelling is different to snitching.
Yeah, there's a moral compass to it, which is great. They're like, don't touch them young girls, don't rape or whatever.
Unless you've got
But it's so
R. Kelly
kill that other
talent.
dude. Kill that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this
So
P-
killing
does
a
he still-
man is more not respected, but I'm saying it's more like
tolerated, then
you can, yeah.
you can do. Hey,
Yeah.
it's business.
Right, exactly. So kicking Cassie and beating up on a woman is worse in a sense in that context of
Yeah.
what being a rap gangster
And the
or even just being you shouldn't be attacking women.
And the Cassie
what I'm saying?
stuff just came out because like there's some sort of court case. She's like suing him for something. So it got like shown in court as evidence. Otherwise we would have
Well,
never
no, it didn't
known
go to
about
court. He settled because you tried that
He
3 times
settled
now.
one
You've
day.
tried to
It's
empty that bottle
empty.
3 times.
The Stampede
Got that
whiskey's
and done.
gone.
It's like it's gone, bro. No, but no, she took him to court.
Shout out to Tom from Canada. From Canada.
he messaged
not
me the other day.
Bins, not Bins.
Tom Brooks,
Tom
baby.
Canada.
Oh, that's
Shout
something
out.
else about nonsense. So, like, when they go to prison, because, like, the prison, like, protects them now. In the old days,
No, but let me tell you about that Diddy thing. So Diddy as well was seen as worse in the rap community as well.
Then a nonce.
It's not as bad as but it's homophobic. Let's be honest. The majority of rap is homophobic.
Yeah.
Right.
What about that rapper who
Yeah,
the
he's
gay
gay.
dude who
Yeah.
dresses like the devil?
Old Town Road. Yeah, he's gay.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's becoming a bit more.
It's a different Venn diagram of the fans of him and I don't know.
What P Diddy was
Yeah, yeah.
appealing to, Bad Boy and all that kind of stuff. Well, obviously there were clues. There's a video which we should put in here of
not
Kevin
happening.
Hart.
I've seen that
Kevin
one.
Hart speaking to Diddy
But
and
at the party.
Usher. And Diddy
Wait, so
goes, he
P.
used
Diddy's
to...
actually gay.
Yes. Well...
No, he
That's
likes
what this-
fucking men.
Yeah. Let's
Oh
say
yeah,
it like
nothing
that.
gay about that.
That's what... I'm not saying yes. They're saying
did he-
that's what is alleged.
did he
that
make eye
a lot of
contact?
people... his eyes
one
were
eye.
open, yeah. His eyes were open, yeah.
That's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, he had shades on, so that's...
That's not gay.
These are anti-gay shades. He's got 2 pictures of women on the inside.
That's funny.
Oh, you said not. Oh, so what were you going to say?
Yeah, so there is, there's all these accounts that he was gay, but there's Puff.
But what's happening? But what's happening with him?
The clues were there.
Yeah,
Call me daddy.
Yeah,
Puff daddy.
Puff and daddy are 2 of the gayest words ever. like Puff and daddy are
And then
like
whispering, take that.
Yeah.
So what's happening with him now then? Because he was
He's just on the run.
But
No one
yeah, he
knows
was
where
on
he
the
is.
run, right?
He's
Yeah.
rich enough. He's like, I mean, he apologized. He went, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not for being gay, but for what I did.
Ordering that gin and
What I
tonic.
did was inexcusable.
Yeah.
So has he like left the country or something?
Yeah, he bounced. He bounced
is-
out of
so
it.
Where is
Yes.
he now? Like Dubai or something?
We don't know.
And he's
They
got
say-
his money
they
out the
say-
country.
I don't know if he's
He,
free the
all of his
country.
houses got raided at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
So the from the YouTube videos
What for?
for
Gay
Was it the gay rape?
no, it's
Ordering a gin and tonic from the captain.
It's people trafficking.
Right.
People trafficking because he's taken Cassie or whoever across state lines under duress. something
Right.
like that. So, but he's still out there and he's not been arrested. I don't think. Has anyone been? Has there been? Is he?
No,
He's
no.
not wanted. No. Is he rich enough? He's getting away with it, or
I think is that he's rich enough
and powerful enough.
and
to
there's
know.
not like
It's circumstantial.
yeah. And if anything, the Cassie thing was settled,
Right.
whatnot, and she isn't.
What's
she got
happened to
her money.
Cassie since? She's still around.
Yeah, she's out there. She don't sing no more or
That's
anything
what-
like
that's
that.
what I meant.
She's married to some other dude or something like that.
But she's not doing releasing albums right
No.
Oh yeah, I was going to say about nonces getting arrested. So my mate was in jail, and the nonces, like in the old
For
days,
nonsense?
no, not for fighting. But in the old days, like nonces would go to jail and everybody would be trying to kill them and like chuck in, they boil water with sugar in it so it sticks to you and like they chuck it on the nonce and it burns them. And
Prison napalm, they call that.
yeah, prison napalm.
Prison napalm.
And, but my mate says now, like, because it's all, you know, now.
Humans are cruel beings. You know that though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nonsense
especially
are
in
also
prison.
naughty too.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
No, but I mean just humans in general.
It's nature's way, though. You know what I
Shit
mean?
we
Nonsense
do to each other.
should get some prison napalm.
I mean, nature's pretty
But now,
fucking cruel
now
as
they're
well.
totally protected. So the nonces are on their own floor. He said the nonces had their own floor, like
because
a
they
couple
get
of floors
killed
up.
above the
otherwise.
To stop
kindergarten.
them getting killed, and it was completely separate and stuff. But then the nonces just, you know, so they're in with all the other nonces and the perverts and rapists and stuff. Anybody who like the rest of the prisoners would kill. So they were shouting taunts down at the other floors, being all like, you know, we're nonces and we like it or whatever.
But they're the Millwall of prison. Like, no one likes us and we don't care.
We would have fucked you 30 years ago. 30 years ago.
They would have just been legal with Leo. Then it would have been 20.
Yeah,
Legal, yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Man.
Also, talking of nonsense, my mate had Graham Linehan on his podcast, and Graham mentioned this.
There's no whiskey left.
I would have brought more. I didn't know.
stuck in the bottle. So Graham mentioned this
I would've done
trans
it. Okay.
rights activist that
Oh, this is funny.
yeah, that and called him a rapist. So it's this man who transitioned to being a woman and also like raped someone. But then the trans rights activist emailed my mate who's got the podcast. I'm not going to say because he's already, it's, you know, a legal issue and stuff, and said,
Sorry, start off. I was lost, man.
all right, so
Start from the beginning.
my mate's got a podcast.
Your mate's got a
He had
podcast.
Graham Linehan on, the
Yeah.
writer of Father Ted and stuff, really funny guy. And he was talking about this, he just mentioned this trans rights activist and said he's a rapist.
Mm.
And the trans rights activist got in touch and said, this is defamatory. I'm not a rapist. I was just done for sexually assaulting a child. So this is you're dragging my name through the dirt here. You're like,
He was convicted.
No, he
Yeah,
only,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
but only sexually assaulted, not rape.
Yeah.
It's very distinct.
Okay, yeah.
so
Totally different.
Yeah, so and obviously just being vexatious and like
She was on her period.
yeah, just being like yeah. So I just thought, man, it's a funny way to claim.
What's called syndrome, Streisand syndrome, where like if you-
Streisand effect.
the Streisand effect. Yeah, I'm getting it confused with drag syndrome. Where basically, if you mention it, like, because it would just been a fleeting comment on
Yeah.
a podcast, but the fact that you've actually got in touch and just basically outed yourself as a sexual assault person.
Yeah, yes, them Graham.
And then
So
Graham
what
did a
does
big-
Streisand do to get that name?
so she basically, someone was doing something, I can't remember what it was.
I know what it was.
Malibu.
She had a house, and she said she didn't want anyone to know about where her house was.
Yeah.
So then she put that out in the newspaper, and then everyone started looking where her house was.
She had a court thing to stop them publishing the
Address.
address or picture of her house or something, and then obviously that became the story. So then everybody was like, I want to look now.
Yeah.
I want to see what I'm being stopped from looking.
So it's like when you say
We
don't
try
think
to
of
keep-
something and you think of it.
Yeah.
But magnified by the internet and media, so that like if you
So
try
don't
and
think
hush
of
something
it.
up,
Yeah.
it's gonna have the Streisand effect, which is actually gonna draw more attention to it.
So I am not performing July 25th at the
I
ministry.
thought you were about to
Where are
say,
you
I am
performing?
not gay.
Where are you not performing? Where are you not
I am not performing at the ministry July
Where's the
25th
ministry?
in Borough.
It's a
What, the
business-
Ministry of
It's a
Sound?
WeWork made by Ministry of Sound.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
business.
What, it's a comedy venue?
No, it's like a shared office members club or something like that.
Listen, I got some things here.
They probably don't want to be mentioned on this podcast.
Do any of you watch The Boys?
No.
The superhero thing.
So the
Oh yeah, my missus was
No,
watching that.
Is it good?
that's a porn.
No.
Child porn that Darius is into.
Boys,
No,
boys, boys.
The
How do you
Boys
like it?
is up until 3 seasons. It's weird, right? Because I think personally,
Did it get woke?
it's gone super woke. I think we've all passed woke now.
Yeah.
I think it's past woke.
Nobody
So the
bought
Boys-
Disney.
I am woke. I'm now becoming woke.
Yeah, I'm woke now as well. Now that
Yeah.
it's not cool now.
No, that is not cool. I'm now
Get the
woke.
facts, baby. Get it. But basically, see, the new series is out, and they've gone into like they've started doing. So it was always kind of like not a woke show. It was quite a like a based show per se. And season 4, they've gone into it and they've started talking about Epstein Island, the vaccine don't work, but in like a mocking way. So everyone's turning against the boys now. And also I was going to talk about Star Wars.
Wait, so they're
Acolyte.
saying.
So they're mocking
So
it,
they're
or-
saying.
They're
mocking people who say the vaccine doesn't work or whatever.
Yeah, so they basically turned on their core audience. Who was
Right.
like,
Oh, was it all woke before?
no, so it was The Boys was never a woke show. It was like quite a
Okay.
base show. It was
Yeah.
about superheroes who were evil and like it had quite a big red pill following, if that's the word. But season 4, they've changed, and now they're in this new season. It's come out, and they're making fun of like people who vote for Trump.
Oh, I
They're
see.
making
People
fun-
who didn't take the vaccine.
Yeah, and they're
Okay.
making fun of that, and they're talking about
Yeah, I saw that on
adrenochrome-
Twitter.
adrenochrome, and all these people on like conspiracy theorists. Everyone's turning against it, and now that's losing figures. But then also at the same time, there's a new Star Wars show out called Acolyte, which apparently is the
The
most
gayest Star Wars, they said.
That's a genuine quote as well. That's not even Nico trying to be funny. That's a genuine
That's
quote.
not even Nico being Bajan.
No, that is the gayest Star Wars ever.
Bastion.
And obviously, like ever, it's just doing so shit. So now they're turning around and they're blaming all the audience, saying, "Oh, the audiences are wrong."
Bigots.
Yeah, this is good, and they're bigots. It's like, man, we're all done with that now. Anyway, I don't know. Just some notes.
It's weird.
Oh, you
that-
made notes for this?
I
weird
just
that
took down
Disney
some
and that-
topics that I thought Euro fans.
Well, also the Disney guy, one of the Disney executives, was caught on camera this week. Project Veritas does that
Yeah.
thing where they go undercover, they pretend to be on a date or whatever. And
Man, The people who get lured into Project Veritas must be the most desperate people ever. Because they're like, I
Cue
want
to
have
Mooch getting...
they just I reveal every single little detail. I was like, hi, I might want to sleep with you. Yeah, Disney's the most fucking gay woke shit ever. Let me tell you everything about them.
Do you know what? The owner didn't even like the Jews.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
What's that you saying?
So basically, Project Veritas took out someone from Disney, and the Disney.
Did they take out people from Pfizer, Disney?
Yeah, they take them out.
kind of
But the people they take out, they just they don't even.
Twitter.
They're like going on a date with someone, and they just like, oh yeah, so the vaccine definitely kills people. We're not even going to lie about it. Then the Disney person was like, we're not explicitly, we don't hire white people anymore. That's it.
White
right?
men.
Yeah, we specifically, it's a policy that we don't even go for white men, even if they're most capable or whatever.
And you were saying.
Well, no, that's just the Veritas.
Is this like
You're saying that
what
Veritas
sort
people
of
are
like?
the
So the point is, say I was the Veritas guy and I invited you out, you just offer up all your secrets without
what I want to know is how much chat does this Veritas guy have that like every date he goes on is like the first
I know.
date and they're literally spilling the beans or like,
Well, this was a woman with the Disney
oh, how big
person.
were her tits?
Yeah, pretty big. But that guy was just like, yeah, we
Disney.
know white
That's
man,
just
and
like-
yeah.
But the thing is, like, people will openly speak about that stuff and they get caught. Like, this is how so much of the gender clinic stuff was caught out because they think that what they're saying is good. When they're joking about, like, oh, there's not going to be any gay kids left because we're transitioning them all. They think they're saying a good thing.
Are they saying it in like, yeah, we don't bragging about it, or are they like, yo, this is policy, we don't.
they're saying it in a. They're saying it in a. If you watch the video, they're saying it in a. They're not. That video in particular.
Are they spilling the beans?
Yeah,
or
they're spilling
are they
the beans.
proud of it, like, yo.
Both. They're kind of proud. They're not ashamed of it, but they shouldn't be saying it. It's like me saying,
gotcha,
I'm booking a comedy night, but I'm not going to book a woman, but telling
I
everyone.
want it to be funny.
Because I want it to be funny. That's what I was implying. It's a joke. Women are very funny.
Well,
Eddie Izzard's my favorite comedian.
Theory that there's so many trans.
Izzard.
There's so many trans people in computer game design and stuff.
Sweet
now.
Baby Inc.
So apparently the reason for that is like they had all these like targets for inclusivity and women in the workplace to hit, and they decided it was easier to get men that could code and transition them than to find women and teach them to code.
Well, you know about
thing?
Yeah,
Possibly.
you know it is.
It's a
Do you know
theory.
about Sweet Baby
Why isn't
Inc?
coding binary?
Hey.
Do you know I've discussed Sweet Baby Inc. on this before.
What's
You know,
Sweet Baby Inc?
the Sweet Baby Inc. and this is big this week actually is a company.
It's adrenochrome.
No, it's a DEI company that in America that games companies employs in to brings in to go over their characters and to go over the storylines in the game. And this week what they've done is they've gone over the games, and if you look at the characters before, the characters used to be hot, like the men used to be super muscular and the women just used to be fit, right?
Man used to look like me.
Yeah, well, they went in it and they've done this character.
Pre-goat's milk as well.
And the big thing this week is they've nerfed this woman. There's like a female character, and they've nerfed her ass. So they've given her a flat ass because they said, no, you can't have a shapely ass because that's not allowed. So they're making all the characters like genuinely like mid tier, just ugly.
They're doing it in Hollywood as well. Look at since Harvey Weinstein went to jail, all of a sudden all the actresses are ugly.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
telling
not.
you.
Ginger.
I'm telling you, like Harvey Weinstein, I'm not saying, he's a good guy or anything, but he had a system. He had a system that worked.
He
And, I
wheedled
think
them out.
There's something to be said for having a system where, like, to get ahead in Hollywood, you've got to be hot enough to give the most degeneraate man in the world a
And he
boner.
was cleared of one rape, which is innocent.
Absolutely, completely exonerated.
And he was cleared of that
O.J.
rape.
Simpson passed away
Oh, that was
since
sad.
the last time I was been here.
How do you feel about O.J. Simpson dying, passing away?
I think O.J. was innocent. I honestly
Another
do think.
innocent man.
Yeah.
The glove
Another-
don't fit.
Of what?
Same
Of
as Jimmy
the-
Savile.
Another
You
innocent.
must have quit.
Another innocent black man who was tarnished by white voices.
Not the white voice of the waiters whose head he cut off.
Was
Nah,
O.J.
O.J.
Simpson guilty?
No.
No.
I mean,
No, no,
in
in the court, no, but in the civil trial.
Civil trial,
In the civil
he
trial,
was
they
very-
got him.
There's less of a
Very good.
burden of evidence in the, and also it's less politicized, I guess, by then because they've sort of been through all this stuff. It's sort of like what I'm with there's quite a few results that are politicized. I mean, I guess the Trump one is the ultimate, and Hunter Biden as well.
He got guilty.
Yeah, Hunter Biden was found guilty, but there's not many people. I think, they followed the letter of the law, but there's not many people who would be prosecuted for that as an offence.
Well, the Trump one, what's funny, right, is because I think the Trump one is just like if you're going to prosecute a former president.
And the Trump one's completely
it's
fucking
just
bullshit.
Like, I'm not a fan of Trump, even though I'm wearing his T-shirt.
I'm not a fan of Trump wearing a Trump T-shirt.
Even though I'm a fan of Trump. But the point is, it's obviously, like, I was chatting to another comedian who's a proper lefty, and it's like, but this is obviously a witch hunt. It's clearly a witch hunt. It's like, if you're going to go after a president, fucking go after George Bush, go after Clinton, go after Obama, who fucking killed fucking actual blood on their hands. Oh, but this is the only one we can prove. It's like, man, this is such... And they had to trump up the charges to make it kind of stick.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous.
It's lawfare.
Yeah, it's a genuine lawfare.
Everything that they're picking through everything they can possibly get him on, and it's blatant. And also all the people around him, like Steve Bannon, all these people are in jail. But I think we were talking about this at the start of the podcast.
Steve.
They're making it...
it's like a banana republic.
They're increasing the jeopardy. They're increasing the sort of, if they didn't do that, and also they're creating a precedent. So when Trump gets in, he can legitimately turn around and be like, well, all the Democrats have to go to jail now.
Yeah, fantastic.
And all the January 6th protesters, they're all getting, even though they just some of them went along, waved a little flag, and that's it, or went along, took photos.
What do you people as white folks think about Kendrick versus Drake? The rap beef.
Leo obviously knows nothing about it.
Don't say anything. What do you think about the rap beef between Kendrick and Drake?
I saw some of the beefing, and I think, man, honestly, I think they're too old, and it's like, you know what I mean? I think it works if you're young and dumb and full of cum like me, but not if you're like old like Drake. And they're doing too many songs. They're doing like fucking 3 songs a week against each other. It's like, just have a fucking fight.
I think Kendrick was. I don't think Drake's
Jake,
releases were quite so frequent.
Do a Jake Paul fight.
So you think, what about if politicians had rap beefs? They should have rap battles.
Yeah.
They do.
That'd be better, because Biden would make a great mumble rapper. Yeah. I think he would have been on that
one. His son's on crack.
Yeah, and he's got more street cred. Son's on crack, fucking prostitutes.
Yeah, illegal weapons. Yeah.
All Donald said was grab him by the pussy.
Well, that thing, the stuff that came out in that trial was nuts. So his brother Beau Biden was like, was the sort of was a good brother. So he went and served in the military. He was a good, upstanding guy, and he died of I think a brain tumor. And Hunter Biden,
the vaccine got him.
Hunter Biden then seduced Hunter Biden then seduced his widow and got her hooked on crack. And I think it was her that put the gun in the bin.
I quite respect that.
So she put the gun in the bin.
Was he pimping her?
She was like, I
what
can't.
Gun?
So Hunter Biden's gun. That's what he got convicted for.
You got to admit, one thing you have to say is Hunter Biden is quite cool.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're pro-trans, he's quite cool.
Biden is who Andrew Tate thinks he is. I'm on crack.
Can you imagine the American presidency was like Hereditary, and Hunter Biden was going to be there?
But the crack in the right. I mean, the Hunter Biden thing is outrageous.
Yeah.
So what you got done for having a gun? I thought there was something about a laptop.
No, that was different. That was a different thing. So that was
what
something
happened on the laptop?
So the laptop. This came out before the election in 2020.
The laptop's even worse.
So the laptop thing. Basically, Hunter Biden handed it. He did a Gary Glitter. He handed his laptop in to get fixed or whatever. So somebody got the hard.
No, but and then never came back for it.
How many images? 35,000.
Oh, we're talking insane.
Have you not seen the Hunter?
He videos him smoking crack.
Yeah, smoking crack, weighing crack with prostitutes, lots of stuff with prostitutes.
And which ADHD meds was he on?
Genuinely probably crack.
It's crack.
Actual crack.
It's the same thing. But this isn't a pill. If you smoke your ephedrine, or what is it called?
But with the Hunter Biden laptop.
If you got a spoon and a lighter.
With the Hunter Biden laptop.
I need Tom Binns videos.
So Twitter and all
I need
the
Hunter Biden videos.
Twitter,
35,000 Hunter Biden videos.
Twitter, and all the sort of executive arms of the government and all the
No, the
mainstream
CIA
media.
messaged them all saying you're going to need to suppress this.
They all colluded to suppress the story,
But what
and they
was-
said it was fake. They said it was
What's the most-
Russian propaganda.
What's the
and stuff.
most incriminating thing on the hard drive?
There was some stuff with like
Some young-looking girls.
yeah,
but they're
young-looking
probably
girls.
just prostitutes.
And there's stuff.
Not that that's it, but like, you don't know the age, and it's not like
And
you
there's
met
And he
Tons of-
didn't order gin
No,
and
but-
tonic from them.
No, it was the Hunter Biden laptop was bad. I think we spoke about it at the time. It had all the videos of.
Why are they coughing? What is
All
that?
of
Is that weed?
Let me Hunter Biden this up.
It had all the videos of them doing crack and fucking prostitutes, but also had documents of them doing illegal dealings with Ukraine. So like he would go to Ukraine, and no one said anything. That was the actual
He was
scandal.
getting $50,000 a month from Burisma, which is the Ukrainian energy company. But like, obviously, just for like, what are you going to pay? What are you going to get from Hunter Biden for that? It's just access to Joe.
Yeah.
It's just
And he was-
political influence.
And he was saying, "I will talk to the big man," which was Hunter Biden. And
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. I will talk to the big man. I'll speak to Joe Biden. And they were doing like loads of, like funneling loads of money. But it basically really corrupt, right?
Yeah.
If it had been Trump, it'd be like people go losing their mind. And at the time, if you recall, it came out in the New York Post, and then Twitter suppressed it, Facebook suppressed
So
it.
basically, access to the president. Basically.
But the story
Were
was
they underage girls, as Leo suggested?
I don't
Well,
think they looked young. I don't think anyone
But the
knows
story
anything
was,
about them.
The story was suppressed by the mainstream media, who said it was all fake news.
Yeah.
And worse than that, it was suppressed by the CIA and the FBI, which are part of the deep state, right?
Yeah.
Who are very naughty.
And if that had actually come out, it probably would have swung the
It may
election,
have.
definitely.
It may have.
so
And
when
now-
people say the election was stolen, this is what we're really talking about.
And now, and now
You can't go like when people say, "This is what we were really talking about." It's like, this is what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like-
But people gaslight you now. Now, when you come out and you say this, or we all knew that was real. No, you,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
and they
It's like, nobody forced you to get the vaccine.
Yeah,
I
no
never
one,
booked on bins.
no one, no. Everyone knew the vaccine, the laptop was real. What are you talking about? And that laptop would have swung the election. I think if it had come out properly. But anyway, I don't.
But in the wrong way, because if I saw, I was like, "That's Biden's son. He's fucking cool."
Yeah, I would have thought it was cool.
I'm
as
voting for
well.
that guy.
Yeah.
That's the parental influence I want.
Yeah, well,
And there's that footage of him on the balcony at the White House, obviously off his tits on coke and stuff. He's not stopped.
So what's happened to Kate Middleton? Is she dead? And there's just AI
No,
hologram
she came
that we're
back. She was
seeing?
doing public.
No, but what's the
public duty.
three speech conspiracy theorist thoughts behind it? Like, Darius?
well. To be honest, I've not read a lot about her, but I suspect she's been killed. And this is,
I don't know much about it, but I suspect she's been murdered.
I think
I don't know what you're talking about.
After
But
no
my opinion-
actual reading of the facts, no connection with the
I
story.
read a tweet, so this is my opinion.
Here
my
is my
opinion.
opinion. With
She-
my chest.
yeah, she's been killed. They killed her.
She's dead.
It's a hologram like Tupac.
That's right. She's been killed off, and that's that.
They just did it in a more subtle way than Diana this time. They were like, yeah, cool.
I think she's been nowhere to be seen for like 3 months, and when they put a
Where's her
picture up-
sister with a lovely bum?
She's returned.
Yeah, what happened?
She hasn't. No, they returned.
What
and it was
happened to
a fake
Pippa?
picture.
Yeah. What happened to Pippa
That's what I
Middleton?
care about.
And it's a big bum, as this says.
Nah, it wasn't that big.
Nah,
Yeah,
she
exactly.
can't have a big ass.
But
for white folks, for white
She
women,
had
at
a
that
baby
time.
ink fucking nerfed ass, baby.
Nerfed.
As in baby ink went through there when that's too big to make it small.
Oh, I see.
It's a callback that no one heard from the beginning. I don't know Pippa. I
You know
can't
Pippa
remember.
Middleton?
Well, I know
Remember-
who she is, but I can't remember her ass.
It was all over
Yeah,
the
but there's all
papers.
this fuss about it, and black people were like, "That's the normal."
When was the wedding?
It was the same year they got.
Was it
Bin Laden.
2017?
It was the same summer they got Bin Laden.
Really?
I think
I thought
so.
they got Bin Laden like 2009 or something.
I think it
But
was the
Bin
same.
Laden was dead for 6 years before
Oh, was it? No.
the actual killing.
Man, they buried Bin Laden at the bottom of the ocean. He's not dead. Come on, that's like Megatron. He's around somewhere.
but Bin Laden, even the president of Pakistan, that woman who got assassinated.
2011.
I got it
The
right.
woman who got assassinated said that Bin Laden was dead for 4 years.
I heard an interesting theory about Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, like obviously did all his anti-Semitism stuff and also did some like public nudity and just weird behavior. Apparently, before the Illuminati will allow you in, they put you through like public humiliation rituals. So to make sure you're committed and dedicated.
He released that last album.
Was it rubbish?
It was trash. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
And I'm a Kanye fan,
Yeah.
and I wanted it to be great, but it's
What is his
forgettable.
what are the best top 3 Kanye albums?
Top 3
Through
Kanye.
the Wire, because it's the only one I know.
That's not album. That's not even an
There's the
album.
white one, the red one, and the purple one.
Those are Haribos.
No, the album covers. There's the red one
Oh,
where
the
it's
covers.
the pixelated one with him and the woman. There's the white one, which is I think it's the one with
White
the little
one?
yeah.
Jesus Walks. Is that an album?
808 and Heartbreak, so that's the white and red one. I
And
think you're
then
talking about.
there's a purple
But his
one.
best albums for me are what is considered the favorite perfect album is My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Yeah,
Fantasy.
that's the white one.
No, that's the red one. The album
Oh, that's
cover
the
is
red
red.
one. Yeah.
That's his critically acclaimed album, which is like perfect top to bottom. My favorite though is The Life of Pablo.
Oh, that's a new one. I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
everything for me after The Life of Pablo has been like mediocre.
When was that?
Or
When did
not
that,
great.
When did that come out?
My Life of Pablo was what, 2012? I'm not sure,
right.
but 2012 or something. So
Same year
he
we got
hasn't
Bin
had a
Laden.
great album in a while.
In a while, yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're saying that all that he's doing now is to join the Illuminati?
Maybe. That was funny when he said that clip of him when he's like that. I'm not going to say what doctor it was.
That's brilliant. The comic
It was a
timing
Jewish
on that.
I'm not gonna say what race, what religion is your people to? You know, the type of sell real estate.
Okay,
Okay, maybe they control the media. He was Jewish.
The timing he had on that was just perfect. He's like,
Yeah.
it was a Jewish.
It was a,
maybe Kanye's good at comedy.
yeah. The man's timing, he goes to Zane Law, do you know why it was called niggas in Paris? Because niggas was in Paris. The man is just, he's a character.
Yeah.
He's an
Right
absolute.
done.
Yeah, so someone at the airport goes to him, Kanye, are you thinking of moving into fashion? The reporter, is it true that you're thinking of switching from music into fashion? Nigga, do you see this coat? He's wearing like this trench coat, this leather trench coat. He's like, nigga, do you see this coat? And then just walks off. Fucking hell, the guy's mental, man. I love it.
Am I gonna have to beep those N words?
Not for the whole pod.
I think it's allowed if it's in the context of
If a
music.
black man is saying it, it's fine, man.
And also,
Yeah.
if it's in the
I thought you
context
meant
of
Nico.
music,
Oh, what's that?
I thought you meant bleep Nico.
Wait a minute, that's racist.
Yes, that was a joke, you dickhead.
What did you say?
He turned to me and went, am I going to have to bleep the N word? And I went, no, don't bleep all of Nico's.
Don't blame Nico.
Yeah.
That's racist move.
Yeah, that THC's made me high now.
have you had THC? Is that in that vape?
That vape I had has made me high.
Fucked.
Man, I had one of them. I had one of
I've
them.
had 3 gash bombs.
Somebody in a green room in Birmingham. I was Birmingham Glee, and somebody gave me the THC vape, and they're like, "Oh, you'll enjoy this." And I thought, "Oh, we're all having a few drinks. This will be fun."
Yes,
I
then
buzzed
you're
that.
sucking cock.
Straight up. No, worse.
Eating pussy.
There's worse than eating pussy.
No, it
I'm
was.
saying he's gay. Oh shit.
No, I just had to. That was it. I had to just leave. I had to leave.
You
the room. I
just
couldn't
leave.
have any
Like,
social
I'm done here.
interaction. Yeah.
You tap
I had
out.
to just
Yeah.
go back.
Yeah, me too.
Darius, tell us about that time you had MDMA and you pulled this girl at Leo's party.
Oh, you couldn't get a boner.
She was so fit.
Yeah.
I I'd done MDMA. It was like a dress up thing. I was dressed like
You dressed as Pun
I
Man.
was ripped as well. I was ripped, and I was wearing like a wrestling outfit, so top off and like long
wow.
leggings. I was looking good, and I walked
You
up.
were dressed gay.
I was just I was super gay.
You were like a drag queen.
I look up the masked comedian, and you'll see what I look like. I look like super gay. Anyway, and then we at this house party, and
today's what? Casual gay.
yeah, today just casual gay.
I got super gay and a casual
I
gay.
walked up to this girl, just took her by the hand, and we just walked to the bedroom, and she was like, wow, this guy, he's fucking the most alpha in the world.
Alpha dog.
This is the worst. and
then I cried.
He's gonna bang me so hard. Anyway, we got up. Leo let me use his. He had a massive.
I'm so glad he didn't fuck this girl in my bed.
Anyway, took her into the bed, and then because I was on MDMA, I just couldn't get a bonus. She was there trying to start it like a fucking like a wood. Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, yeah, listen, sorry, it's not happening. And she just gave up. She was so depressed. Then later on, I saw her on a dance floor with another guy. But I'm high now. It's usually funnier than that. Maybe I don't know.
No, but like the frustration of having like a really, really hot girl.
Oh, she was so fit.
And you're really being too drunk or something.
It was
today.
just not. It was just
Yeah.
wasn't. And then it's one. The thing is, once that happens to a guy, I don't know about you. If that ever happens to me, you can't get it back. Once it's in your mind, it's impossible.
Yeah.
And then it's like we can rest. I said, listen, it's never happening.
You're
I said-
ugly.
I
You have to share.
Josh, God, don't worry, baby. We can relax. And I was like, it's not happening. Like, this ain't gonna happen until 2 days later when the regret comes in.
You might as well go find someone else on the dance floor.
She did, and I saw her. She saw me, and I looked in the eyes, and she looked me in the eyes, and I said, all I could do.
And I just gave her a little nod and go,
Yeah, it was like that.
go, girl.
You made the right choice. Yeah, squeak.
Go, sister.
You get that dick.
It was so bad.
Flick for her.
Yeah. You're like, you made the right choice.
Think of me.
It was so bad that I could just distinctly recall it, just like
Yeah. That would have been like.
How's your wife?
melancholy in her eyes. Listen, how long have we done? I think we've done quite a lot.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time.
Look, thank you so much. We're back. We're gonna try and do this, get in the studio more often.
Are we?
Well, I
Well,
never said
it's a lie. But we're trying our best. Listen,
I thought it was a
I
special
thought this was the end.
anniversary.
I thought this was the finale. I thought, no, we're done
no,
now.
I refuse.
I thought it was over now.
I refuse. We're gonna try. Just listen. The only way they will try is if Mooch doesn't die from a fucking heart attack.
Get the vax.
Yeah, get it back. Listen,
I thought this was over and out.
subscribe, comment.
Good night, America.
Like, subscribe, comment, tag their names in it individually. They'll like that. Big up their egos, and we can do more of these episodes.
Shout out to all the Toms out there. Shout out to Tom from Canada. Shout out to
And the Count Von Ovaltine.
and Hussein.
Fucker,
shout out to the Bin Man.
Bin man. Anyway, listen, thank you. Like and subscribe. Suck my balls. Yeah, I got a
I am doing a show July 25th at the Ministry.
July 25th. And if I don't know when this is coming out, if this comes up tonight, which it won't, tomorrow me and Leo doing
will
Leo
come
show on
out
GB News.
2 weeks from
yeah.
now.
There. Anything to say? Oh, and go to Mooch's show, Big Belly.
Oh, buy a pizza.
Bye, pizza. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.